What is up, YouTube family? Welcome back to Q-UNCUT. And today I got some more shit on my mind. I be trying to figure out why you motherfuckers love crime. And better yet, I'm trying to figure out why you motherfuckers love jail so goddamn much. See, this the shit I can't figure out. When you do shit, right? When you do dirt, right? There's consequences that come with that shit. If you out here in these streets, like, have y'all been watching the motherfucking news? Have y'all been seeing what the fuck is going on out here in the hood? Have you seen carjackings and robberies? Have you seen the numbers of that shit? Yo, I'm in DC, right? I'm here in the DMV, DC, Maryland, right? Let's just say DC, Maryland, because Virginia is like Whiteville, right? DC and Maryland, right? They said that carjackings is up 80% in 2023 from 2022. 80 motherfucking percent. Carjackings is up. In 2024, in the first 4 days of 2024, there were 50 car thefts, which includes carjackings. 50 of them in the first 4 days. I go see my man at the barbershop. He tell me the young boys ran in there on him with the straps, with the motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? With the switches on them. I'm like, yo, what the fuck is going on? Then he showed me a video of 3 more youngins who tried to run up on him and they got spooked and ran off. And I seen the motherfuckers that had the switches on them. So the first thing that come to my mind is, do y'all motherfuckers realize how much time you get for having a motherfucking switch on your gun? See, that's the shit that get me. That's the shit I don't get. See, when you do dirt, right, if you got some sense, you should be able to understand what type of time come with what you doing. Like, if you go and pull an armed robbery, right? How you don't understand what type of jail time come with that shit if you get caught? How you not weighing the shit that come with you getting caught? Which y'all motherfuckers think you ain't gonna get caught? In today's times, with all these motherfucking camera phones, cell phones, and all these cameras on these streets and these motherfucking spy satellites, and you think your ass ain't gonna get caught. What's the odds of that? So the odds say that you gonna get caught for that shit you trying to do. And if you do get caught, you know what you be seeing? I want y'all motherfuckers to go on YouTube and type in judge sentencing. I want y'all to go and look at these young motherfuckers getting sentenced by the judge to 40 years, to life, to 30, 25, 40 years. And watch how these motherfuckers break down, start crying and shit, start yelling at the judge and shit, start throwing shit. Mama in the back crying and shit. How y'all motherfuckers didn't see that shit before you went and did what you did? Now, it's going to be some people watching this shit that know me that's going to be like, yo, Q, you went to jail and shit. You got 2 felonies and shit. Yeah, I do. But guess what? I knew what kind of time I could do. When I did my shit, right, I specifically didn't carry a gun so it wouldn't be no arm, nothing. So when I got caught, when my dumb ass got caught, I got away for a minute. My shit was foolproof and I got away with it. And I thought I was in the clear, but somebody always do something to get your ass caught. Especially if you doing that shit with a bunch of knuckleheads that don't really fuck with you, that ain't really got your back, that'll snitch on you. You know what I'm saying? That's how I got caught up. I had to learn the hard way, trying to be a young badass, desperate for money and shit, instead of, going to call people that would have given me what I needed. I tried to go beat my own man and do what I had to do. My shit is a different story. You really can't even compare my shit to the shit going on now. My ass was trying to get money to eat. You know what I'm saying? My ass was trying to get money to get back in school. You ain't never heard no motherfucker doing no crime trying to get back in college. So don't compare me with that shit. But even with that, I was still smart enough to understand that if I get caught, can I do that time? And I did get caught. And guess what? When I went to the county, I ain't called mama. I ain't called my dad. I ain't called no goddamn body. I sat up in the motherfucking county and did my motherfucking time. I ain't snitch on nobody. I got snitched on. I ain't cried to the police, ain't do none of that shit. I stood on what the fuck I did. I did the crime, I'ma do the time. And I sat up in that motherfucking county. That shit was like a goddamn prison in that bitch. You know what I'm saying? And I couldn't cry about that shit because of what I did. I knew, and I sucked it up and did that shit. My homeboys got me out the blue. I ain't even asked them to do none of that shit. And I'm grateful for that shit to this day. And I went back and paid all my homies back, one by one, for the shit that they did for me. You know what I'm saying? I never forgot that shit. Because I wouldn't be right here right now. You know what I'm saying? And then when I went to court, it was my first offense. You know what I'm saying? They gave me 3 months in a prison boot camp. I can do that. I did that. Got out, 3 years probation. Did that. No problem. And then the other times I got locked up after that was petty shit. You know what I'm saying? Shit I could do. You know what I'm saying? Petty shit. I knew I could do that time, but I never fuck with coke. I never fuck with guns. I never robbed nobody. I never did nothing that I couldn't do the time for. So I don't understand how these dudes be going out here carrying switches. Like I said, go look up how much time come with having a switch. And all these young boys got motherfucking switches. How the fuck you got switches and you know that motherfucker come with mandatory 10 years or more off the break? And y'all ain't scared to ride around here with no switches? But then when the motherfucking judge give your ass 10 to 20, and you realize you gone from 18 till you goddamn 30, you crying and shit. Nah, motherfucker, don't cry. If you going to carry a gun for your motherfucking robberies and shit, and somebody gets shot, don't motherfucking cry. Because when you carried them things, you should have known what was coming with that shit. If you riding with some homeboys that got them things, and you go do a crime with these motherfuckers and they shoot somebody and you an accessory for attempted murder or murder, don't be crying and shit. See, I think y'all motherfuckers slow. I think a lot of these motherfuckers slow. Because when I seen the video of my man, they tried to run up on my man with the switches and shit. These motherfuckers had Balenciaga shoes on. Y'all motherfuckers slow. You out here robbing, risking your life, trying to get petty cash so that you could keep up your Balenciaga habit and your weed habit. Y'all motherfuckers stupid as fuck to risk your whole goddamn life. If you go and do a bid like 2 years, 3 years, 5 at the most, you can recover from that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit's still gonna be traumatizing when you go in that bitch, cause 5 years in that motherfucker, is traumatizing. I don't give a fuck what you say. I've been locked up 6 times, little petty shit, and that shit was traumatizing. You know what I'm saying? The most I did was 3 months. And that shit was traumatizing. Ain't nobody fuck with me in there. I ain't never had no problems or nothing. But just my freedom being taken away was motherfucking traumatizing. I couldn't eat and sleep and take a shit. I couldn't, you know what I'm saying? I couldn't take a shower without being told what to do. Now when I come out, you know what I'm saying? Now I got freedom and shit, like making a motherfucking peanut butter and jelly sandwich at 3 o'clock in the morning is like heaven for me. You know what I'm saying? Because of how traumatizing that shit was when my freedom got taken away from me. And see, I think that's what's wrong with a lot of you motherfuckers. Y'all motherfuckers don't realize how important your freedom is. How special that shit is. Y'all be taking all this shit for granted. Y'all be taking all that shit for granted. I suggest all y'all motherfuckers, I suggest everybody should go to jail for like 1 day. Like you could set that shit up and send your kids to school, to jail for a day. Right? I think everybody should lose their freedom a little bit so you could appreciate that shit. But for y'all to be volunteering to go out here and give your life away for some petty cash and shit, to steal a car, to go joyriding, or to go pull a heist in a stolen car, and y'all got switches and all kinds of shit on you, y'all some stupid motherfuckers, for real. So I don't know what it is. If y'all just that stupid, y'all that desperate, or you just don't give a fuck. Or this music got you so goddamn brainwashed that you can't differentiate between reality and that bullshit that music talking about. That shit got your brain fried. And I understand it. Because I've been there with that shit. I understand how music would take your ass to the next level. Right? That shit will give you that battery in your back to take you over the edge to do what you need to go do, right? But y'all got to stop and understand it's consequences that come with everything you do. If you going out here and you pull a carjacking and you got that thing on you and that motherfucker starts shooting at you, or you accidentally shoot that motherfucker, you going to jail for the rest of your motherfucking life. Over what? Over what? And I guarantee you, all you motherfuckers got mamas and uncles or some goddamn body you could call to get that bread from. But see, y'all motherfuckers don't want to work. Y'all motherfuckers don't want to ask for nothing. You don't want to go ask for a loan. Don't go asking for a motherfucker to give you nothing. I don't ask nobody for nothing. I can't remember that till last time I asked anybody for anything. If you got to go and ask somebody for something, go ask for a motherfucking loan and use that shit to get you a business started. Use that shit to start getting your shit right, to get to the next level. Go and work for your shit. You know what I'm saying? Go do some legal hustles and shit. You want to hustle so goddamn bad, go hustle like real motherfuckers go out here and hustle. If you want to go hustle coke and heroin and fentanyl, understand the time that come with that shit. And if you cool with that, that's cool. But most of y'all motherfuckers getting caught with that shit, and when the judge throwing them numbers at you, you crying like a bitch. You can't do that time. So why you do the motherfucking crime? Y'all motherfuckers got to wake the fuck up to that shit. All these motherfuckers talking about they woke. Wake up to that shit. Wake up to the fact that you could go out here and do Uber and make $1,200-$1,500 a week and make $6,000 a month, make $70,000-$80,000 a year. I know motherfuckers make $100,000 a year driving Uber. And y'all motherfuckers don't want to work though. That's the problem. That COVID shit got y'all fucked up. This music got y'all fucked up. And all this high dollar fashion and trends and shit got y'all fucked up. Y'all need to get that shit together, because when the motherfucking judge throw your ass 30, 40, 50 years, that shit is real. You want to be up in the motherfucking joint, having to join a gang, having to fight against getting raped in that motherfucker for... Yo, how the fuck y'all want to be up in there with a bunch of motherfuckers that's trying to rape your ass? That shit crazy as hell. You got to be a stupid motherfucker to be doing shit, to want to be up in the prison with motherfuckers like that for over 10, 20 years. See, I think y'all motherfuckers got it fucked up. I think y'all motherfuckers really think that y'all can't get caught. And I really think y'all motherfuckers don't really understand the time and the trauma and the drama that come with being in prison for mad years. And y'all ain't gonna learn until it's too motherfucking late. So that's why I'm doing motherfucking videos like this. That's why I use my shit to talk to the youth about what to do with their freedom. You know what I'm saying? I'm able to use the shit that I went through to try to talk to these youngins and say, yo, that shit ain't worth it, man. Don't do nothing that's gonna fuck your life up. Why you wanna make your mama cry? Why the fuck you wanna be away from all these badass women out here? Why the fuck you wanna be in prison for 10, 20, 30 years over getting a little lick? Y'all can't see that shit in advance? How the fuck you can't see the time that come with them crimes in advance? You got to be a stupid motherfucker. So wake the fuck up. Get some motherfucking education. There's too much opportunity out here to get big bags. You know what I'm saying? I'm a 2-time felon. And I do whatever the fuck I want to do. I ain't got no boss. I travel out the country. I still got a passport. I got 2 houses overseas. Don't be fucking your life up to the point where you can't fix that shit. I got lucky. I got lucky because I was smart enough to understand what time comes with the crimes. That's why I don't fuck with them guns like that. You know what I'm saying? I ain't never fuck with them joints like that. I ain't never fuck with cocaine. I ain't never fuck with heroin. I had the chances to traffic fucking cocaine back in the day. And I turned that shit down. That shit was big bread. All I had to do was take a brick from North Carolina to Texas. And my shit would have been straight. I would have had all the money I needed to get what I wanted at that time. But I understood the time that came with that crime. And I was like, nah, man, it was the best decision I ever made, was not transporting that brick. It seems so easy, right? Y'all think that shit is so easy. You think that shit is foolproof, but I'm telling you, your dumb ass gonna get caught. You gonna get 20, 30 years and your life gonna be motherfucking over. Don't be a stupid motherfucker. Save your own damn life. Go do the right thing. Make your mama and your daddy proud. Get some education and go out here and get this motherfucking bag and work for it, motherfucker. Stop trying to cheat the system. Stop trying to rob motherfuckers and get a quick little lick, because that shit ain't gonna last. Wake the fuck up.